Ain't nothing we can do. I can't start the review. My cat's on my chair. Hey, look at him. Okay, so by now everyone knows about this release, right? I'm not everyone knows about this thing, right? So San Diego Comic Con exclusive 1998 Godzilla. Um, the only reason I'm really making this review is because it makes me unreasonably angry. How unreasonably angry everyone was at this release. Um, and I just wanted to make a video. So basically, I'll just put up a clip right here. So everyone was kind of freaking out because this thing doesn't have a beam accessory, which like more people own the special colored GMK or like the atomic breath version GMK that doesn't come with an atomic breath version or like atomic breath piece, even though it has the like the dorsal plates. Then people have the original 1989. So I'm not exactly sure why people are complaining, but I'm here to make this anyways because I am a S.Hmonsterarts meat writer. First of all, let's just get this guy out of the way really quickly. I had to dig the box out of. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a closet, but it's behind my bed. Um, yeah, so it was pretty hard to find this box, especially since it's in the brown box. Uh, and I have a lot of other things that still are in their original packaging. So let's just open this. So the box itself is really, really nice. All of their exclusive boxes are insanely cool. Like the Evangelion Godzilla crossover that they did, that's probably my favorite box in the S.Hmonsterarts line. This isn't my favorite, but it's definitely one of them. Like it's up there. So on the front, it's just like it's artwork throughout the entire thing, and then this looks like Super Godzilla. If you've ever played Super Godzilla, he's like when he's like walking through the city or whatever, it pans. It basically is just this frame, but Super Godzilla. Um, Standard S.Hmonsterarts box for the most part, like other than the art, obviously. But we got the stuff on the back, the new Yuji Sakai photo that they've been using. Well, new. Um, yeah. So this guy is relatively small. Um, he's not like tiny, but he's not the biggest figure ever. He's standard S.Hmonsterarts size. So, for example, here's the only Haya figure that I own other than King Ghidorah and Skullcrawler currently, which is the GVK Atomic Breath version. So, yeah, Haya is much bigger than S.Hmonsterarts in general, but I figured that this is one at least mold that most people will own or already do own. Um, so as you can see, definitely a lot smaller than this guy, um, but not small compared to S.Hmonsterarts, which I need to go grab something else for that. Uh, so this is like the standard Heisei mold. I have the regular Rebirth version, but he's downstairs, and I don't really want to go get him right now. So this guy is a little bit bigger than this one. So he, as you can see, he's not small, but he feels small. So it's not something. It's like really hard to explain. But this one feels bigger in hand, and this one feels smaller. But this one is bigger. Like I'm not sure how to explain it, but so for the paint, I didn't see a whole lot of people complaining, but there was definitely a few. I don't own the original 1989 release, but from what I can tell from like reviews, it's a different shade of black than the original 1989 figure. Um, and I believe it had a different color, like a slightly different color for its eyes, which let me. It's kind of hard to see. Hold up. Um, eh. So it's a different color for its eyes, slightly. I'm not 100% sure, but there's also that. I'm not sure what that is. It's visible throughout a few different places, but it's really hard to tell without like a whole lot of light on there. Like you can see it a little bit here and a little bit there, but it's not really that noticeable unless you have lights like this on. So I don't really have any major complaints. Um, but there's the transition thing that they did for its dorsal spines here. They did a lot of people were complaining that it didn't completely go all the way up to its tail and it just kind of stopped. But that's how it was in the movie, which I don't exactly blame anyone for not knowing that because Godzilla in 1998 or Godzilla versus Biollante was almost impossible to find for like forever. It wasn't streaming anywhere, and the DVDs were like $100. So I really don't blame anyone, but that's how it was in the movie. Like it didn't go all the way to the tip of its tail. Um, but other than that, I the blue looks really nice. It is translucent. Um, and they did the same kind of thing, like the same transition on the top here, like the normal dorsal spine color and then the blue, and like on this kind of like on this small scale, it looks a little bit weird, but there's not anything wrong with it. And then all of the silverish blue here, it looks really nice, and I don't really have any complaints about it overall. Um, Sculpt wise, everything is I mean, it's the 1989 sculpt. There's not really anything wrong with it. Like it's accurate and all that. I don't. I saw someone asking about the mouth because apparently there was something wrong with the original 1989 mouth, but I wasn't even aware that that was an issue. So opens just fine, closes just fine, looks just fine. This is probably one of the best Heisei Godzilla figures, like Godzilla figures that, like articulation wise. He has really, really nice articulation. So, starting from the head, basic up and down, and then just the head, you can get about that far sideways. It looks really weird though, so yeah. And then you can obviously tilt it and whatever. With the neck and the head about that far, still looks weird. Um, let's see. So the head itself has like a lot of range of movement. Uh, why is my phone doing this? Wait, that's something I can do. Why is my phone tracking the figure? So the entire neck and head combined, weird. It can go down that far. Can't really look up that much. It's about as far back combined. So it's got ab crunch, up and down. Um, It can kind of go side to side. I kind of risk breaking it. Oh, no. It goes side to side a little bit. But there's a resistance. I've never tested that, actually. That's kind of weird. So legs, or well, arms. Mine like to fall off a little bit. But only when you like push it, because they're not like you can still move them and stuff, and they won't fall apart. That is the wrong button. They won't fall apart. So, no problems there. And then bend, hand swivel, arm, whatever. So standard, whatever. Bend at the knees, swivel, spread, ankle. This isn't the ankle. What is this? I don't know what I would call that. Foot, but the foot is tight, so I don't really want to push that. At least on mine, maybe. Hold up, maybe not this one. Yeah. So, foot. And then a real good part, we got the tail. So, really big tail. So we can get all kinds of these really nice poses. That doesn't normally happen. Okay. So, let's see. All the way up to here moves, so you can get really creative with these poses. It has a lot of posability. So, like, it's a really long tail for Heisei, and it's really posable for Heisei. So, it's really nice. Is it wrong to cut off the video mid-sentence?